So in today's video, as you saw in the title, it's going to be a little bit different from what I usually do. In a different setting, you guys could probably see my Doomeril boa back here, Master Shake. Say hi! I finally decided that I am going here. Dorkazoid. That's my tripod, sir. Thank you. Here you go. As you can see, this was my bird's play gym. I completely stripped everything off and I was doing a deep cleaning on it. So this is just a temporary thing, and of course, Yoshi had to check it out and play with it. I decided recently that I really need to start cracking down on training my birds. Things that could lead into safety problems in the future if I don't take care of it. Kind of has me worried, especially with Yoshi, because as you guys already know, he is fully flighted. He's got his flight feathers back, and I do not plan on clipping them whatsoever. It's a personal decision with me. If you guys want to learn my complete thoughts on clipping a bird's wings, that video will be in my description box below. Here's a screenshot of just some things that I am looking on in correcting or working on or discouraging, whatever word you want to use, in my birds individually. I feel like this is the #1 thing that you should do at the beginning of whatever bird training you're wanting to do. You need to make a list of what you want to accomplish. My apologies if my handwriting is difficult to read, but this is my game plan. This is the way that I am going to go about it. And again, if you think that I'm taking the wrong direction, if there's anything you would like to add.
Apples, Yoshi, are you fighting?
Little things that I would like to see a change with my birds, and possibly behavioral issues that I would like to discourage. I also made a list, as you can probably see with my name on it. There are 3 or 4 things that I need to keep in mind with myself going into this. I have to make sure that I do things properly and that I don't encourage my birds even more behavioral issues. With Yoshi, he has gotten very very arrogant that when he's flying. He needs to remember that there are certain areas in the house, no matter how much you bird proof it, there are certain places that he could still get hurt. There are certain ways that he could find himself into some trouble. So that's something that we need to work on, is him listening to me in the first place and knowing where he is allowed to go and where he's not allowed to go. Always wanting human food. Oh my burb, oh my burb, oh my burb. Yoshi needs to know that he cannot just go over and take whatever food he wants. He needs to overall know that I am in charge, not him.
I am his mom.
Popples, overall, I mean, there's not too many things that we really necessarily need to correct. He is still a baby. I think the main focus that I need to do with Popples is just overall working on our bond without Yoshi, because obviously when Yoshi is out of the cage, he's going to naturally want to go to Yoshi. Work on his territorialness, being a bully to Yoshi. I know, excuse me, it's my hair. I feel like that we could discourage a lot of the behaviors and kind of calm him down a bit. So that's something that we need to work on with Popples. A few little notes that I need to work on myself. A lot of it is just remembering that I'm the one in charge, not the birds. But I also need to recognize their chirps, their signals, and okay, time's up, we need a break. The more that I understand their language, the more we'll be able to communicate, and training will go so much more smoother. The list that both of them need to work on. One of the mistakes that I made with Yoshi in particular is I waited till he was fully flighted to work on harness training, which was a big mistake because I should have done that at the beginning. Also, of course, fun tricks. Obviously, the main goal is to correct these behavioral issues, but I think it would be fun to teach them some funny tricks. Yoshi and I actually have done a couple of little tricks. When when I would go bang bang, he would flip upside down to play dead. If I went give me kisses, he would give me a kiss. Obviously not ingesting my spit because ew. You don't want to do that. If you're going to teach him to kiss, make sure that none of your spit is anywhere. Do it like there. At the bottom of the page you can see my training schedule. Again, if you have bird experience and you've trained a lot of birds, please let me know what you feel like about this schedule. I feel like 2 or 3 times a day, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how they're feeling, is probably the best. What I plan on training them with. I know I got a lot of heck about not training or giving them at all any sunflower seeds. Main thing that I could say to you is ask your vet. Don't feed them exclusively sunflower seeds or any seeds for that matter. They do not get sunflower seeds a lot. Honestly, it's about 1 or 2 times a week. And when I say I use them for training, it's like every other training session. And that was just kind of sporadic and not really like set times until now, actually sitting down and coming up with a game plan that I am sticking with. I alternate between the sunflower seeds and actually these, which is just crushed up nutriberries. I just literally take one and crush it up because obviously they are way too big for my bird to have a whole one. So definitely just learn about your bird and make sure that overall your bird is healthy. Lastly, I was actually going to start making the perch that I was going to be using for training, but the more that I read and the more that I ask other bird breeders and this and that what they think, I kind of switched gears on what kind of training perch that I was going to use. I'm definitely going to take a more of a natural route, so I will inform you guys on what I'm using more so in the next training video. This is just kind of an introduction, let you guys know what I'm going to get myself prepared for, what we need to work on. If you guys have any of these issues that you're wanting to work on as well, I highly encourage that you guys stick around, follow our training journey. We can learn together, grow together, and meet some fun bird people along the way. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little introduction video. I try to keep this short, sweet, to the point. But again, if you have a lot of bird experience or just a little bit of advice that you want to give me, definitely let me know in the comments below so I can definitely prepare myself and get this right. So thank you guys so much for watching this very short, to the point video. I hope that this helped you guys out. My hair is so tangled.
Really, guys?
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.